Motion of thanks to Chief Minister Dr. Nipurio Prakushiki, Bishideri Prarukikena ha Naga political chamelato, Sorgar Laga Sobse Puila Ejanta Ase. Congress Bawan Koimate, Wednesday in press conference Lua Homoy, Odisha MP, Saptagiri, Sankar Ulaka, Aro Nagaland Laga Nutun, AICC in charge Pra Kurisha. Department of School Education from March 11 tak te schools te enroll hua foreign nationals laga bacha khan laga details submit kuri di kushe 38 IGNU convocation to Wednesday in Capital Convention Hall Koimadel loishe event te Minister of Tourism and Higher Education Tumchan Imna along special guest section. Department of Transport Prasop driving license holders aro gari malik kanke takhan laga driving license aro vehicle registration certificates te registered mobile dalibi kushe.
Okay, introduction first news real reaffirms. Okay, countdown 3 2 1 go.
Good evening viewers, apni kan sai ase Nagamese Primetime News amim listen line jan khobor khan etia details te chanai dibo. Motion of thanks to Chief Minister Dr. Nipurio Pra Tailaga Khota Khotam Kurigina Kushiki, Bishideri Pra Rukikena aha Naga political chamelato, Sorkar Laga Sobse Puila Ejanta Ase. Naga integration aro Sorkar Pra commitment reaffirm Kurigina atta resolutions assembly te pass wishe. Chief Minister Dr. Rio to Home Minister Logode Lok Kuriwale Ase, Naga national political groups Logode discuss Kura Piche. Rio Pra school education opor kusheki poila laga galti ke acknowledge kuri ase aro take measures anibole homoy lobo. Eastern Nagaland People's Organization region te unqualified teachers pra education quality effect kuri dishe pishe. Idu karone policy review kuribole aro teacher transfer restructure kuribole lage bushe. Dr. Rio Pra census data inaccurate hua opor bi concern pishe.
Okay, so Nick 3 2 1
in this house, which was delivered
3 minutes
on
20
the
seconds.
3rd March
Next
2025.
AICC.
At the outset, I would like to thank all the honorable members who had participated in the discussion. Though Achumbemos spoke the last, since he has spoken the political issues, Naga political issues, I will start with that. Well, and many other members who had also touched on the Naga political issue, which is number one top priority agenda of the government. He had bring out the issue of integration of Naga contiguous area and also Nagas as per 16-point agreement kept in the External Affairs Ministry. I appreciate this concern, but at length, this need to be deliberated in the parliamentary committees or even inside the house or at the committees which can be set up to discuss on Political Affairs Committee. We have not been very clear how many times we had adopted the integration, in support of integration. I believe we had passed integration of Naga inhabited areas
Okay,
for integration.
Next Nltv
8 resolutions were passed,
countdown 3
adopted
1
in this.
go.
Congress Bhavan Koimate Wednesday in press conference lua homoy Odisha MP Saptagiri Sankar Ulaka aro Nagaland laga nutun AICC in charge pra kura kushe. Odisha MP kusheki homoy ponchishe Nagaland te botli anibole. 2028 election te sarkar form kuriwole ekta kam bi nacharigina kuribo kushe. Ido logot district tour jabo kushe. Nagaland te bal sarkar lagi ase juntu free corruption aro free governance thakibole lage. MPS Subungmaran Chamir Pra Kushe Ki Odisha MP Sankar Ulaka Nagaland de Hado Janaka Naga Chamela Janigina Kinaga Hal Anivole Lage Janivole Akishe. Press conference day party leaders are all members be Hisalishe.
To Political Affairs Committee, right down to
2 minutes.
the Mandal Committee, block committees and the booth committees, everything is formed in a time-bound manner in the next 3 months, and we have our district tours. And we also potentially start identifying our potential candidates who can be considered for the next election, but we have started the ball rolling, and definitely we are very confident given the positive mood of the people. The love of the people in the last Lok Sabha election is something that we strongly believe that the time has come for the Congress to step up. The good days of our former Chief Minister S.C. Jamir, the good governance that we delivered. It's been 22 years that we are out of power, and I think it's really that the people of Nagaland, they deserve better governance. They deserve corruption-free governance. They deserve better solution to the problems of the central government, and the way to 2029 would be to 2028, and we are confident of a regime change in the central government as well in 2029. There's nothing that can stop us, but as a party, as an organization, what all things needs to be done, we will do it right away and in a proper way. So we are looking forward to it, and that's why this meeting has been an introductory meeting to meet the people, understand the people, to build our narrative, to understand the narrative and understand the problem of the people, what is happening on the ground, what the government is doing locally. So we will assemble all these things and we collate it and move forward. And it's not only political issues that we are seeing in Nagaland, like on my way from the airport to Kohima, I've seen the condition of the roads. It's like we are zero MLS for the last 10 years, but you look at the roads. Today we went to the War Cemetery. There was a traffic jam in the middle of the city. The education system, the employment issue, price rise issue, the atrocity against women, corruption issue. I've been told that for everything there's corruption, 20% corruption is going on here.
Countdown. 3.
So they have looted the state enough.
Go.
Department of School Education pra Wednesday de Nagaland te thaka schools heads sob ke chanaise ki taikhan laga school te enroll hua foreign nationals noile expatriates laga bacha khan laga details submit koribole lage. Idu information to MS Excel file de submit hobo lage. Dos Nagaland online school monitoring portal te thaka activity tab te March 11, 2025 nahwa age. Convenience limited schools ke sample MS Excel file to dos laga portal pra upload kuribo paribo kushe. Kun school de foreign nationals enroll nai taikhan submit kuribo nalage kushe.
Okay, next minister. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go.
38 IGNU convocation to Wednesday in Capital Convention Hall Koimate loishe. Event Minister of Tourism and Higher Education Tamchin Imna Along special guest takishe. Convocation de khoda kurigina Tamchin Imna Along pra graduating students ke mon digina mehnat kuri thakibole encourage kushe. Tayaro kushe ki IGNU to ekta comfortable institutions ase juntute shikibole aro kam kuribole bhal ase. Regional Director Dr. Premila Swami D. Prabhi khoda kurigina kushe ki convocation te university laga 3,13,770 degrees diploma aro certificates successful students ke bakhu kuribo. Kohima Regional Center bhitor 910 eligible students ase kushe. Juntute 708 master's degree, 154 bachelor's degrees, 31 diplomas aro 17 certificate programs ase. 910 eligible candidates pra 220 UG aro PG candidates khan taikhan laga convocation certificate paise. Ahibi reporter Grace laga detailed report sawa.
Okay, so countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations to all of you
4 minutes.
for
Next
being
break.
able to come to a point
I said next
where this convocation is being held for you, for all of you who have achieved your merit by being postgraduates, graduates, degree holders, diploma degrees from such a renowned university. Today, for the first time, I heard the word learners from Madam Dr. Premilaji. Usually, when we go to many institutions for their graduation or the universities for their convocation, we always hear the word students. Today, the new word, it's not a new word, but a new word that is being used in a convocation for me, which I heard, is learners. And I believe that all of you, 914 of you, who are passing out from this Kohima Regional Center, Kohima Center, is going to be not only learners to achieve this certificate, but will continue to learn and practice and work till the day we come to nothing. 1985, 38 years is a long year. We thank the government of India for coming up, for conjuring up with such a university as IDU. And we also thank the government of India for bringing it to Nagaland in the year 2000. The world's largest university. I want to tell our Naga people, all of you, we think that by having a certificate, it has ended all learning. Do we think that by graduating and post-graduating and having your diplomas, do you cease to exist? Or do we cease to exist to learn? Nagaland being one of the most literate states as per statistics ratio of population, we come in number 2, 3 all the time, or even sometimes number 1 maybe. Kerala, Mizoram, Nagaland. We lead at the forefront in literacy. But the word learning, I think we Nagas, the literate people, are the most unlearning people in the whole nation. We must be coming at the last ratio in the 30 states
Okay, I understand.
of this nation,
Great.
among the least who wants to continue to learn.
No. 3, 2, 1. Transition. Okay, transition. Go.
तो viewers अपने सही से Nagamese Primetime News इतिया खता break लोगी ना जल्दी वापस आई चवा
1 minute.
Anchor standby. Next transport.
Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back viewers. Apnikan sai ase Nagamese Primetime with Imlisella. Department of Transport pra sub driving license holders aro gari malik khan ke dekhan laga driving license aro vehicle registration certificate stay registered mobile number dali di hoise. Central Motor Vehicles Rules 1989 laga Rule 14 hisab driving license laga application do prescribed form te applicant laga mobile number logote sarati application te enter kuribo lage. Itu logot gari registration laga application to form 20 te fill kuribo lage juntu de bi mobile number di kina vahan application te enter kuribo lage kushe. Idu kaam to RTOs nohile DTOs office te bi kuribo paribo aro order di kina ek mohina bitor kuri logi kushe.
Okay, next CSU. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Chagesang Students Union pra Kohima to Chesami Rasta kuntu Ministry of Road Transport and Highways bitor te pra banai ase idu khan de time digna thakade complete kuri dibole letter ekta likise. Chagesang Students Union pra letter do Union Minister Nitin Gadkari te submit kurise. Kam dile kura machinery te leg hua aro substandard workmanship kuntu project te effect kuri ase it bi highlight kurise.
Okay, next NU workshop. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Nagaland University, Lumami, Department of Zoology, Advances in Research and Methodology laga inaugural session do agent kurise. Session to Assistant Professor Dr. Ramita Gogra pra chair kurise. Tai pra welcome address te Department of Zoology Professor Bindang Ao pra attendees kanke gratitude express kurigna fostering academic growth aro research excellence workshop laga emphasize kurise. Convener Professor Ranjit Kumar pra key objectives laga workshop highlight kurigna overview provide kurise. Professor Kumar pra bhi integrating modern tech methodologies juntu research practices accuracy aro efficiency enhance kuribo ituke stress kurise. Priyankshi Sinha pra bhal gana kurigina audience khanke mesmerize kurise aro Kanwang Ji Konyak pra traditional Naga song Zoe Kelu EME laga gana do kurise. Guest of honor Professor MS Rawat pra interacting advanced research methodologies enhance koribole khoda kurise. Inaugural session do research scholar Kangila Sangdam pra vote of thanks digna conclude kurise.
Okay, next CM Rio. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Chief Minister Nipur Rio pra Foothill Road Construction de Kusheki Coordination Committee logore proposed agreement banake subletter nakuribole lage aro rasta ke qualified contractors pra banai ase. Rio aro Kusheki idu laga paper to house de submit kuribo lage aro rupees 150 crore plus ke implement kuribo paria qualified contractors thakibo na nathakibo babi saise aro kile 17 packages ke bag kushe questionable ase kulibi department bi nijor laga bapna ase kushe CM aro Kusheki Foothill Road Construction de digdari ulai she koile juldi dhyan dibo lage.
Okay, sir. 3, 2, 1.
Questionable,
1
but
minute, 30 seconds.
department has its own
Dr.
reasons, so that I will not like to indulge. And of course, the alignment in Walker district, that if any, I think that should be taken care. And I've also read that proposed agreement with the Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee. In one of the points, they mentioned that it should not be subletted. But we learned that they're working in some contractors, qualified contractors. So, what is that? I want to point it out also. I thank the questioner, Nimne Konyak, and also Nuklutoshi and Achumbemo. You see, I want to give little background about this. And of course, why it is not put into governor address? Because governor address in the beginning of the year, he gave his speech about the achievements of the government. And since Foothill Road is not a success story or completed project, it is still in trouble.
School Education and SCERT Advisor Dr. Yome Pra analyze session day School Education laga statement ekta kushe. Tai kushe ki Pradesh laga government students khan pra pattern to class 12 pass huikina admission kuribo. Hulibi migration certificate loikina alag state de jaikina arobi admission kuri kena kuribo. Tai praro kushe ki Mukokchung district te matriculation pass noha khan laga data ase. Yome prajaneshe ki Excel te 17 students karone 200 nishna teachers ke tangka de aro students khan pra result bhal anya to mislead na koribole lage 120 schools to bon kuri dishe aro 1650 teachers ke transfer kuri dishe Yome pra sarkari schools milaigena pradesh te quality school ekta bi develop kuribo na paribo bina taila speech kodom kurishe
Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
We are unable to put students rationalization, teachers rationalization because we need data. And today our department is very proud that we are able to clean up our data. We are able to find out how our children are performing. Not only our children, we are able to find out where our children are going. I take the particular case of Mokchung as an example again. Between 2022 to 24, 3 years, 6 students took migration certificate from our government schools after passing out class 10, which means about 6 of them are going for higher studies from our educational system, our government institution. Between the same year, from class 12, 41 took admission and went to other parts of the state, which means their migration certificate is necessary because they need to go outside the state. This gives us a pattern of how students are there in our government institution. 10 years data till last year, we have the data for the number of students who could not pass matriculation in Mokchung district. 506, unfortunately, will not be within our system. At such tender young age, they had to. So we know exactly where these 506 children are. It is very sad, but today we have to go down and pick up the following ones. So today, the role of developing our human resources does not just imply bringing children to our school system, but also to look after our children and give them vocational training through all the departments which are giving all these facilities so that we are able to take care of our resources. I want to take the example of what we call a particular EBRC block. 2024, Stangratsa Government High School, 5 students passed matriculation. Longjang Government High School, 9 students passed HSLC. Mokonchuget 10, Kubulong 2, and Longchem 1. Altogether, 17 students passed matriculation from these 5 combined high schools which are near to each other. The logic here is we are spending more than 200 teachers for the 17 students, and in 1 year, we are able to produce 17 students. So the idea that a school is doing very well, that it is getting 100% matriculation result, we should not be misled with this. And today, I must say that the number of students who are entering our system are also there. We need to promote, but the number of schools which are there are too much. Schools which are there are too much. So today, under the honorable leadership of our CM, through the SLEC held on October 27 last year, we have literally closed down 120 schools. Through outright closure, which is 17 schools, through amalgamation or merger of schools, or through downgradation of schools. So this is allowing us to facilitate all this rationalization process. We recently transferred 1,650 teachers, and all these are accounted for. 1,073 are outrightly surplus teachers who are accessed in the schools. Out of these, 218 comes from the 210 schools which we have closed during the SLEC. And out of these, we had 58 math and science teachers who had to be redistributed. A math teacher, a graduate math teacher is posted in a primary school. That is unnecessary. We pull him out or her and give them to a middle school or a high school because we have shortage of math and science teacher. And out of the 1650 teachers, 223, we entertained the desired results of our legislature friends, and we were able to help facilitate the transfer and posting. Teachers, I have to defend my teachers. Many of them will never be able to go back to school again because they are carrying heavy diseases, heavy sicknesses. Then there are aged care, aging parents to take care of. We took into account all this and we entertained 78, which were coming from public and private through different organizations, which were. So the 1650 students, teachers, which we had recently transferred, the Honorable Cabinet has been very kind to us. It has given us time to reflect, and we did not want to, and we know that it was also at a very crucial time because of the 40,469 plus 10 and 11 students were given exam. It came out during that time. 23,271 of our students are given matriculation. In no way, we do not want the Students' Union to disturb our schools, our examinations which were going on. As of today, out of the 1650, 1,192 have joined their new place of posting. 458 are yet to join. We have received 449 representation asking that these individuals will not be should or be reconsidered. So paramount to the Cabinet's recommendation, we are sitting over this month. So today what I want to bring to the notice of all of us is we are in the process of reforming. There are rules in place. We are not breaking any rules. We are using the spectacular systems which were put in place through the NCRT, through the best practices. That is the staffing pattern for every school. It is the desire of
Assam Kokrajhar district te hotai sal exon nishina garbage dumper pra toxic fumes olai ase aro osode thaga janakhan naga jivan de khatara rakhi di ase. Dubri aro Kokrajhar district te transport department aro administration pra tilapara jagade litera chapra khando dam kuri bolai istimal kuri ase. Alak alak organization pra hatsa opor de ninda koise.
So, jitu salagati elbora dhuburi hair namot jitu sai jai ase etu ekebare ami koisu oboido karon sai khini niar babe bishesh gari ase capsule gari ase gari bilak capsule buli koi teneka gari de ei saitu loi jabo para jitu ami flying ash buli koi etu eneka eta patol podartho jitu bayur logot hoja mix hoi jay aru etu ডাম্পার আর এই সাধারণ ট্রাকের লই যাওয়ার কারণে আমার সাপর অঞ্চলত বা এই গোটাই রাস্তাটো এটা ডাঙর প্রদূষণের সৃষ্টি কৰি আছে আৰু ৰাইজৰ বৃহৎ ক্ষতি হৈ আছে স্বাস্থ্যজনিত কাৰণত ক্ষতি হৈ আছে যেটো চাই এটা বিশেষ গাড়ীৰে লৈ যাব লাগে হেতু আজি কোন বিষয়ে আমলাৰ লগত মিলি সিন্ডিকেটৰ মানুহে উন্মুক্তভাৱে ডাম্পাৰত উন্মুক্তভাৱে ট্ৰাকত লৈ যাই আছে এটো ওচৰে বন্ধ হ'ব লাগে আৰু যি গাড়ী আছে যিখন গাড়ীৰে এই সাইটো ইম্পোর্ট এক্সপোর্ট কৰা হয় এইখন গাড়ী সেইবিলাক গাড়ী বলে আমি দাবী জনাইছো সাইখিনি আহে আমাৰ যেটো এনটিবিসি আছে সালাঘাটিৰ কোকৰাঝাৰ ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টৰ তাৰ পৰা ধুবুৰী জিলাৰ এবেলে যেটো ফৰ লাইন হৈ আছে টিলাপাৰাৰ সোণামুখী যিখিনি ফৰ লাইনৰ কামত এইবিলাক ইউজ হৈ আছে আমাৰ প্ৰশ্ন হৈছে কিছুমান বিষয়া কৰ্মচাৰী আমলাৰ লগত মিলিত হৈ অবৈধভাৱে উন্মুক্তভাৱে লৈ গৈ আছে যেটো স্বাস্থ্যৰ কাৰণে হানিকাৰক আৰু যেটো পৰিবেশৰ কাৰণে হানিকাৰক আৰু ইয়াৰ লগতে আমি দেখিবলৈ পাইছো দিনে নিশাই শ উন্মুক্তভাৱে ট্ৰাক ডাম্পাৰ গৈ আছে কিন্তু বিষয় আমলাৰ একো ধৰণৰ আমি পদক্ষেপ গ্ৰহণ কৰা দেখা নাই
আমি জানিবলৈ পাইছো যে কোকৰাঝাৰ জিলাৰ ধৰ্মৰৰ পৰা যি ছাইসমূহ কৰি আনিছে আপোনাৰ চাপৰৰ টিলামৰা সোণামুখীত 4 লাইনযুক্ত পথ নিৰ্মাণৰ বাবে
Tripura Chief Minister Manik Shah Kushiki Tripura laga rupees 134 crore G+14 multi-storage sabse lamba office building construction to Bukha Basti te banai ase. Taibra Kushiki state karone Dharma Nagar pra Kailasha Sharte connect Kuribo aro ekta railway track banabo kushe. CM Shahapra Kailasha Sharte inauguration kura homoy announcement kushe ki itudo citizens kan mite bal khobor ase. Tai kushe ki Tripura de bal governance aro peaceful environment thakabra investors kan ke attract kuri ase. 87 investors kan pra Tripura logote rupees 3,700 crore laga MOUs sign kurise aro development do uthi ase. CM Shahapra kushe ki North East State Tripura to second te ase GSDP de aro per capita income bi uthi ase kushe.
Okay, next Tripura BSF. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Nalai district Tripura laga traffic police pra Wednesday din Kamalpur shehar te office aro school hours te saman buka gari aro gari khan ke dongor gari khan ke rasta de park naklu likhe. Traffic police pra traffic regulations opor gari khan ke monitor kuri ase. Illegally park kura gari khan opor traffic police personnel pra jammers install kuri dishe. Jammers to BSF jawans khan pra gari de bi dali dishe kushe. Traffic rules violate kura karne. Speed chula gari aro helmet nathaki na chula two wheelers khan opor bi action lobo kushe. Kamalpur shehar de traffic congestion pra free rakhibole campaign to jai thakibo.
Okay, son. 3, 2, 1.
আমি আজকের আমাদের যে
50 seconds.
অভিযান
Next governor.
এই হেলমেটবিহীন যারা রয়েছে তাদের ড্রিঙ্কস অ্যান্ড ড্রাইভিং অবৈধ পার্কিং এই সমস্ত কিছুর বিরুদ্ধে আজকের যে অভিযান সেটা জারি থাকবে আগামী দিনও। শুধু কমলপুর শহরেই নয়, কমলপুর সাব ডিভিশনের ভিতরে যে বাজারগুলো রয়েছে, বড় বড় বাজার যেগুলো রয়েছে, মানিকবান্ধার খালাহালি, আমরা ওইদিকেও যাচ্ছি, এই বিষয়গুলো পরিচালনা করবো।
এটা কি ট্রাফিক ইউনিট থেকে করা হচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ, এটা কমলপুর ট্রাফিক ইউনিটের পক্ষ থেকে আমরা এই অভিযান করছি। আমি আপনাদের মাধ্যমে সমস্ত ড্রাইভার এবং মালিকগণ যারা রয়েছেন যানবাহনের সবার কাছে আমি একটা অনুরোধ জানাবো যে কমলপুর শহরকে সুন্দর যানজটমুক্ত শহর গড়তে আমরা ট্রাফিক ইউনিট আপনাদের পাশে রয়েছি, আপনারা সাহায্যের হাত বাড়িয়ে দিন।
আপনারা যে মেশিনগুলি ইউজ করছেন কি ধরনের মেশিন বা ওর নাম কি?
আমরা জ্যামার ইউজ করেছি, বড় গাড়ির জন্য যা আছে, ছোটো গাড়ির জন্য যা আছে জ্যামার ইউজ করেছি, আমরা ব্রেক অ্যানালাইজার ইউজ করেছি।
Nagaland Governor janaise ki ahi daga March 8 to working day hobo koikina. Ido order do state government offices kun kan koima de ase ido kan karone hi hobo. Chili thaga Nagaland Legislative Assembly Limited. Sub administrative heads aro heads of departments ke nijor laga department e officers aro staff laga attendance lobole janaise.
Next Nitish Kumar. Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar pra RJD leader Tejashwi Yadav ke daido bacha se kuntu tai laga pass iko yad na thaka laga ase koikna criticize kuishe aro tai karone Lalu Prasad to politics te ros kuishe Nitish pra assembly te Yadav ke hujishe ki tai laga pass situation laga iko yad ase na nai koikna kunba bahar de ula nai kile mane tai to bacha thakise idu karone tai jani bole para nai kushe jaigena manukhan ke hudibi koina tai ke janaise idu logote idu piche chief minister pra Yadav ke kushe ki moi pra apni laga baba Lalu Prasad laga tai laga ikhya kinaga ase idu do moi pra hi tai ke inaga pasam dishe.
Okay, son. 3, 2, 1.
याद है ना पहले क्या स्थिति थी?
55 seconds.
शाम
Next,
में
CM.
कोई घर से बाहर नहीं निकलता था।
मत करिए, नहीं, शांति बनाए रखिए, शांति बनाए रखिए।
अरे सब बच्चे हो, क्या पता है आप लोगों का? कुछ पता है? जरा प्रेस वाले से पूछ लो। शाम के बाद में आई बच्चा है, इसका क्या जन्म हुआ था? कुछ है? इसे चुपचाप रहो।
बैठिए,
अगर बोलते रहोगे हम ध्यान नहीं देंगे। अरे तुम्हारे पिता को हम ही बनाए थे, वो जब आए थे उस समय नहीं था, ऐसा फालतू छोड़ो। अरे पूरा जात वाला भी,
Countdown.
अरे
3,
तुम्हारे जात वाले भी जो जात
Tripura Day, Chandipur Block Office Premises Day, Chief Minister Dr. Manik Sahapras 17 projects inaugurate Kurina, 21 project laga foundation stone Rakidishe. Minister Tinku Roy Aralak officials can be present Takishe. Tea garden worker Ramjoy Palto Kampura Manu Homoite Kaila Shashar Manu Vale Tea Garden Factory Day Juasal Pushe. Idu event Chief Minister Pra rupees 9 lakh laga check Muija laga Maki Rupa Palke Dishe. Rupees 162 crore kimat laga project inaugurate Pushe. Juntu Office of District Magistrate, Office of Sub-Divisional Magistrate, District Transport Officers Nishna Project Khan Ase. Event Kora Kura Homoy, Manik Sahapra Pushe, Idu event laga Homoy to Kaila Shashar Nimide, Bishik Pushi laga Sami Ase.
Okay, closing. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
To viewers, idu khobor khan loigina muhim listen line chen Nagamese Primetime News yadi khatam kuri ase.